everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to Dragonfly Beez Resell Journey. This video, as you can see, I just opened this box because it was really heavily taped. So I did that to save some time. But this is a box I received from a subscriber, friend mail. So let's open it. Oh my goodness. And that's a lot of jewelry. So how nice. Let's go through this and see what I have. So let's start off with bracelets. This amazing subscriber friend sent me so many. So we'll start off with this really nice slinky one. It feels so soft against your wrist. Slinky, it's gold tone. It has a lobster claw. There's an extender. And there's even a jewelry tag, and believe it or not, this is by Charming Charlie's. So I guess I should connect this, and we'll place it on the mandrel. Let's see. All right. So I have it connected. So let me place it over that and see what it falls down to. All right, so comfortably, I would say that's a 7, but you do have room to expand it. So we have this one, which I really like, and there's a bunch of bangles, some stretch bracelets, and more bracelets on the display. So we have that one. Now if I bring up these bangles, oh, let's start off with this clamper. Awesome. Beautiful floral design. There is wear, gold tone, but I do see it like where the clamp is, it's more silver tone over there. There's no marks on this, but at least every stone is intact. So placing this on the mandrel, yeah, it goes down to 7 inches as well. So we have this clamper bracelet. Another, let's see, have a brand new memory wire style bracelet with these faux pearls, this black faceted beads and clear ones, and even these beads that are covered with rhinestones. The tag is still on it. It's by Worthington Social. Really nice. So we have this memory wire. Moving along, we have this bangle, textured silver tone, and there's a tiny little charm hanging off of it. So placing this on the mandrel, it goes down to 8 1/4. So it's a wider one. So we have that. And then we have these 3 bangles that are actually connected with this plastic cord. So it was never worn, I guess, but these do need some polishing, and looking at them, they have really nice colored beads bezeled set into it. So this group of 3, I would say 7.5 inches in circumference for the set of 3. So we have this. We have another memory wire. This is really sweet. It's like copper tone seed beads, and then you have this glass, almost like a dichroic glass Look at that, it's a puffy bead. So we have this one. Next we have, this is pretty. It almost gives me a Brighton feel because of the etchings on one side of it. And it has these charms filled with it's faux pearls. This is a clamper. Yeah, that's a clamper bracelet. This is nice. I don't see, you can even put your own charms in there and customize it. So this one I would say is 7 inches in circumference. So we have this really nice, more like an oblong, oval shape clamper bracelet. Here we have a bangle. Oh no, this is a clamper too. I see the hinge. This is nice. It's gold tone with the black enamel. And then you have rhinestones all around it. This looks to be in very nice condition. I don't see any maker's mark. So when we place this on the mandrel, this falls down to 7 1/4 inches in circumference. So this is very nice, very pretty. So we have that. Next up, oh, okay. I see a bunch of these expandable Alex and Ani bracelets. The first one is like more like a brass tone in this almost like a bamboo motif. And let's see if we could see the year. There is the Alex and Ani tag, and there is a no date. No, I don't see a date on this one, but this is in really nice condition. So we have this first one. The second one is more of a silver tone. There is some wear right there. It has the letter A with the usual charms that you see on most Alex and Ani bracelets. And this is from 2015. So we have this one with the letter A. The next one is more of a satiny silver tone finish, and it has a little owl. That owl is adorable. Charity design. Let's see if there's a year on this one. There's the back of the owl. No, I don't see a year on this one either. Some of these are quite worn, but overall it's really sweet due to the little owl that it holds. So we have this one, and then the last Alex and Ani bracelet is this one here, which has some wear right there, but that's a given due to the fact that, you know, when you do wear these, you have to keep moving this bar here to take it on and off. This one here is from 2016, the Lotus Peace Petals. Oh, how nice. And there is the lotus. So we have this one. Awesome bracelets. Lots more bracelets to see. I took out the gem tester, powered it on, because I want to show you this. This here is a beautiful quartz druzy. Absolutely amazing. So just to be sure, let us test it. And it should fall under the quartz amethyst citrine line on the very bottom left. And it sure does. So I could take this off the power. put that aside, and now we can take a look at this bracelet. It is on a multiple leather cord. There is a lobster claw, a long extender, and it measures right now at 6.5 inches, but this extender can make it more than an inch longer. There is a jewelry tag too, and it says something on the other side. Ali Khan, New York. If you're not familiar with Ali Khan, New York, they're in New York. They're founded, I guess, in 91. And you may see jewelry with the acronym C.A.K.E, cake, with the AK in the center in uppercase, AK for Ali Khan. They have a line, jewelry line, called Cake. I don't recall what the C and the E stands for, but they're basically a wholesale distributor of jewelry, of precious stones and metals, of costume jewelry, watches, clocks, and even silverware. And you may have seen Ali Khan jewelry sold on HSN, and it's sold in major department stores. So quite a large piece. And let me show you the back. Yeah, that is real. So we have this Ali Khan quartz druzy bracelet. Next up we have this bracelet. Very high setting. This is beautiful. It is silver tone. You have these faceted ovals of cat's eye. Has a fold over clasp. It is unbranded. So let's measure this bracelet, and it falls at the 6 3/4 inch circumference mark. But what a pretty, really nice bracelet. This next bracelet is pretty amazing. I mean, if you look at it closely, look at these links, how intricately designed they are. There's these bezeled cabochons of these frosted beads that have that moon glow effect. It is a fold over clasp. For the life of me, I cannot remember what the star denotes. I mean, which brand it denotes. This is in really nice condition. It is in a satin silver tone finish. Let me place it on here so we can see what size this is, and it's pretty small. Oh my goodness, it's only 6 1/4 inches. What a stunner. So we have that, and you know what, let me open it so you can see the inside. I mean, this is really in great condition. And yeah, that's the back side. So we have, oops, we have this one. Next in line, we have this very sweet vintage Marvella faux pearl bracelet. It has that patented, well, there is a patent number on that clasp, and this is in very nice condition. Placing it here, it it goes down to in between 6 3/4 and 7 inches. So I'm gonna say 6 3/4 in circumference. So we have this Marvella. Next up, we have this stretch bracelet. This is really beautiful. I love this one. It has actual pearls, silver tone rings. You have these rondelles filled with rhinestones. You have the silver tone rosette beads, and it has weight. The stretch is good. And well, if I place it on the mandrel without stretching it, it goes up to 6 3/4. So we have this one. The next bracelet is beautiful tiger eye beads and chips. It's silver tone. There is a extender with some chips on the end of it. So let's see what this measures as. Right now it is only about 6 1/4, barely, and you do have a really long extender, at least 2 inches here. So we have this very nice tiger's eye bracelet. Next up, we have this very nice hoop bracelet. I mean, these are substantial hoops, I have to say. And look at that spring ring clasp. I think that is the largest spring ring I've ever seen. Look at that. So, you know, with the bracelet like this, you can hang charms off of it so simply. I would say 6 1/2. I'm going by that line right there, or maybe even longer. Let's see if I fix it up. 6 1/2. Yeah, I would say 6 1/2 safely. So we have this hoopy one. Next one is a two-tone bracelet. As you can see, it is silver tone and gold tone. There are some scratches on each one of those links. They have a wavy pattern, and there's a fold-over clasp, and on the back of the clasp, it is marked Napier. So this is a Napier. So placing this on here, it measures 6 3/4 inches in circumference, and we have this Napier bracelet. Next in line, look at this open cuff mesh, silver tone, rhinestones. This is nice. This bead has all the rhinestones intact. Then you have these two glittery beads and even some rondelles that have that swirl pattern to it. It is on a mesh, and there's the swirls on the end caps too. This is a very nice bracelet. Placing it on here, it goes down to a little past 7 inches in circumference, but it is pliable, so I'm sure this can be made wider or even smaller. So we have this very nice open cuff. Okay, moving on to the right side of the display, here is a toggle bracelet. This one is made up of a satiny gold tone finish. It has all these geometric shapes with open centers. You have the circles, the squares, and the triangles. There's a jewelry tag. Oh, there's that infamous lion. So that means it is an Anne Klein. Yep, it is. So this here Anne Klein, I would say measures around 6 3/4. And now you can see the panels. I think those are just not created, but I think they were purposely made that way. What do you think? I think Anne Klein makes very nice jewelry. That's what I think. And let me take a look at the underside. And there you see what it looks like on the back side. Yeah, they're somewhere on the links where they connect, like right there. And that's, you know, due to friction. And there you have it. Next up we have this. This is a really beautiful bracelet that's only 6.5 inches in circumference. These are real pearls. They're flat on one side and rounded on the other. They have these silver tone bead spacers, and on the back there is a lobster claw. And you see how it's constructed? You can see that the plastic poly filament. Nice design, beautiful beads, and real pearls. So we have this one. This next one is really slinky and smooth and snaky. There's 5 strands of different sizes of snake chains, and it's magnetic. That's the beauty of it. The ends have this polished gold tone hammered end cap, and here are the magnets, nice and clean and smooth. This here measures at, oh, what do you think? Between 6 3/4 and 7. Or I'll say 7. Yeah, I take that back. So I would say this is a 7-inch circumference, but boy, does it feel smooth in my hand. So it would feel even better on your wrist. The next bracelet is silver tone. It has these oblong rounded links, and look at these, like a crackled mother of pearl inlay on 3 of the links. That's pretty. It's unusual. This has a fold over clasp. There is no maker's mark, and this is at a 6.5 inches in circumference. It looks to be in nice condition. I don't see much wear on it. So we have this one. Really nice. The next one is definitely glamour intensified. Look at this bling. This measures at 7 1/4, has a safety clasp, and if I show you close, all these are glass. Glass, beautiful prong set, rhinestones, and then you even have these marquee shaped ones. Sporadically, I guess it's evenly spaced throughout this bracelet. There is where the clasp is. So when I open that up, like so, you see that there is a spring ring on that safety clasp, so you can unhook it. But I wanted to show you the back side because there is a maker's mark. And let me make sure it's right side up first, and then bring you in close so you can see that it says Hobei. This is a beautiful vintage Hobei rhinestone. Glass too. Could be crystal for all I know. I mean, this is it has weight. And it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of jewelry. The quality, the workmanship, the craftsmanship is all there. Ugh, this is just gorgeous. My subscriber friend, you really outdid yourself. I can't thank you enough for this beautiful friend mail. I'm blown away, and we're not even a third done yet. This next bracelet is by Premier Designs. It's silver tone, but it has like a bronze undertone to it. Each of those links are flowers, little flowers, you see. This measures in at, I would say, about 6.5 inches. So we have this really sweet Premier Designs bracelet. The very last bracelet in this entire group is this one. I like it. Those gold tone coins say something India on them, and then you have these acrylic leaves, these elongated bicone bead, this here that has like some iridescence to it, this one that's emulating bone. You have some faceted little ones on either side, and then you have this, which has like that Chinese symbol in it, and it's acrylic, but it's such a fun bracelet. It's a gold tone link bracelet. There is some wear on the lobster claw. You can see some of the copper is peeking through, but nonetheless, I think this is such a great fun bracelet. There is no extender, so it falls up to almost 7 inches in circumference, but really fun bracelet. And I like it. So there were so many necklaces also in this friend mail. This here is just a really elegant flat chain, gold tone, spring ring, vintage necklace that has these beautiful glass, clear rhinestones, and in the center of the pendant is a emerald green glass marquise-shaped stone. Just stunning. The back side, there's no maker's mark anywhere. This is pristine. The back even has an open window for the light to reflect through. So this here is such a classic piece. I would say it's timeless. So, about 8 inches in drop. So we have this really timeless piece. The next one is just as elegant, just as timeless. Beautiful flat gold tone chain. This has a fold over clasp. This also is unsigned. Beautiful glass. Yeah, they all been tested as glass. Rhinestones that fall into this shape. Let me measure the drop. This has it's almost 9 inches, but not quite. And here you can see it close up. Just a beautiful design. The back of it looks like that. This is in pristine condition. It does have some weight to the pendant, but not substantial. But this is absolutely beautiful. Really nice. Next up is this 8 strand of graduated faux pearls. This is substantial. So let me show you the back of it, if I can. There you have the bars that have that scrolling design. There is a lobster claw. Here's the other side. Let me take this off and show you that I noticed, where was it? On the end. Okay, yeah, right here. On the end of the largest faux pearl strand, you'll see the thread is popping out. This has a gold tone lobster claw. It's on the very last loop. So measuring it as so, at its longest, this has a drop of about 7.5 inches. So this is definitely a collar length necklace. But I have to say it's pretty heavy. They are faux. And they look to be in really nice condition. So we have this one. I put that pearl necklace away. I didn't want it to keep hanging. You know, with those type of necklaces, you don't want to hang them. You want to keep them lying flat. This is a really sweet, heavy. Would you consider this a Cuban chain? Silver tone. Let's see if there's any marks. Not that I noticed. So this one here has a drop of approximately 8 inches long. So we have this very cool chain link silver tone necklace. The next one is like almost like a paper clip type chain. There is a lobster claw and a very long extender. There's a bead at the end of that extender, and holding it is a pendant that has this gold tone hammered backdrop with the faux pearl center. That's what it looks like on the back. And measuring this one as is, without the extender, it's about 9 inches in drop. And then you do have this length of a extender to make it longer. So we have this one. More chains. This is almost like a Figaro, right? Because you have some links that have the larger spaces in between. Then you have a set of curb link chains. This one does have a, what is that? Yep, that's a lobster claw. And there is an extender. So let's measure the drop of this. Oh, about 9 inches as well. So we have this one. And then I noticed, here's another one. This seems to be similar to the one on the right. But this one is signed. This one actually says Bobble Bar on the back here. Very tiny. And it has that type of closure. Very polished, shiny gold tone. And heavier. This one has a drop of about 8 inches. So you have this one here. These chunky chains, I hear they're in. So we have those. Here's another chunky one. This one, yeah, this is quite substantial. This has a elongated lobster claw. This is actually marked too. And it says P 1918. 1918. Is that a brand? I don't remember. Very substantial. Very nice chain. So let's measure the drop of this one here. Yeah, 11.5 inches. 23-inch necklace in total. Very nice. And then the last piece is this here. This is a double link gold tone necklace with the lobster claw. There is that extender. And let's see if this is marked. No mark. No mark, but this is nice. Comfortable. 8.25 inches in drop. So that's 16.5. And then you do have this. So yeah, very nice selection of necklaces we have here. And I think this will wrap part 1 of this friend box, friend mail box. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, come on, give me that thumbs up. Oh, let the train go. And if there's anything you like to purchase, email me at dragonflybeez@gmail.com. Indicate the date of the video and or maybe the title. That would help. And the instructions are always in the beginning of my video after my introduction. I also place them below in the description box. Comment. Let me know what you think. Comment below. I love to read your comments. And subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, please do. That way you get in on these discounted subscriber rates. Ring the bell, choose all notifications. That way you'll be alerted when I post a part 2 of this opening. And thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all so very much for tuning in, for subscribing, for following me, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.